Hey guys, so here's part 2 of the 5.1 notes. We're going to be using the property rules to evaluate the expressions. Here, we don't really need to tell which properties of exponents we use. We don't need to really worry about that, okay? Okay, number 1, we have 4 squared, and that's now being taken also to the third power. So remember with these, when we have a power to a power, what we do is we multiply the exponents. So now I do 2 times 3, that gives me 6, so I have 4 to the 6. Now, evaluating these, I need to get a numerical number as my answer, okay? So here, what we can do is use our calculator to plug 4 to the 6 in R, or to get our answer. And I get 4,096. So that's going to be my final answer. Okay, let's look at number 2. I have negative 8 times negative 8 to the third. Now, notice that both have the same base. Now, the first negative 8 actually has an exponent of 1, and the other negative 8 has an exponent of 3. Now, be careful here. We're not going to multiply negative 8 and negative 8 to give us 64. Instead, we keep the base exactly the same, so negative 8. And what we do, because we're multiplying and we have the same base, I'm going to go ahead and add my exponent. So I have negative 8 to the fourth power, because I do 1 plus 3. So be careful, especially with numbers, that you don't multiply the bases when they are exactly the same. Now, I just plug this into my calculator. Don't forget the parentheses, because if you don't do negative 8 in parentheses, when you take it to that power, you will not get the right answer. So we get positive 4,096. Okay, now we have 2 divided by 9 to the third. So this is where we can distribute. So notice the 2 and 9 we're dividing, and it's all being raised to the third power. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute that cube to both the 2 and the 9. Because remember, when we multiply or add, we can distribute the exponent. But when we add and subtract, we can't. Okay, so I take it to the numerator and take it to the denominator. So I have 2 cubed over 9 cubed. Well, I know 2 cubed is going to give me 8, okay? 9 cubed, I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my calculator. I get 729. And I can't simplify any more, so that's my final answer. Now make sure, like when you are doing your homework assignment, do not have any decimals. You need to leave your answers as fractions, okay? We're going to go ahead and just skip number 4. Don't worry about that. Okay, make sure you watch part 3 of the video. We're going to continue to use properties of exponents to simplify expressions.